Welcome to another episode of Dose and a Half Cinco's. This is episode number 45. This week we covered Airbud as part of our series That's What I Call Cinco's, as well as Street Shark Season 3, Episode 9. But before we get into that, I am your host, David.
I'm Stuart.
I'm Ben.
I gotta copy. Stop copying me. Fuck. You can make your own shit.
You guys done?
Ben sucks.
It sucks. Fuck.
I guess that actually kind of worked out. All right. So outside of our movie of the week this week, Airbud and Street Sharks, Stu, did you see anything else?
I feel like I should be more prepared for this question.
Okay, Ben, how about you?
Man, I watched a shitload of things. I'll just talk for Stu.
If it's not
Yeah.
wait,
Ben,
no
I'll
more
cede
Community,
my
no
time.
more Simpsons.
I cede my
Then what
time,
else did you
Ben.
see?
Oh, okay, then I didn't see anything. No, I did see a lot of things. So the Dark season premiere was this past Friday, and I've been trying to binge as much as I can. And I don't want any spoilers, so fuck everybody, right? I'm not going to look at anything dark.
Oh, I read something that they all die at the end.
If that happens, I'm going to be really pissed. And if it
I
doesn't
heard there's
happen,
a
I'm going to be
spin-off
really
called
pissed.
Light.
Welcome to my new segment called Blind Spoilers, where I try to spoil stuff without knowing anything about it.
Don't know anything. You just start stabbing at the dark. Hey Ben, what's the main character's name? And then you're just like, Stu goes, wait, I think I heard something
heard-
about that.
It turns out he's the bad guy all along.
So I also did watch, 3 movies. I watched 3 movies outside of
Is that a name of a movie, or you watched 3 individual movies?
3 individual movies that were not in the Airbud cinematic universe.
What were the 3 movies?
I watched a movie called 5 Element Ninjas. It's pretty much like Kung Pao, except serious. And it was really weird because it was dubbed too. So it was dubbed like Kung Pao.
But it wasn't meant to be funny.
No, it wasn't.
They didn't have gophers as nunchucks?
No, but they had a lot of Chinese hating Japanese people.
That'd be like watching a Kung Pao, but just the movie that they based all that stuff on.
Yeah, it was kind of weird seeing that because it was just like, I kind of want to see how ridiculous it was gonna get, and man, it got pretty fucking ridiculous. They ripped a guy in half. That was and I can't remember when this movie was made, but it was pretty damn old. I was just like, oh fuck.
Was it pretty
All right.
convincing?
What about the other 2?
I also watched He-Man, or well, not He-Man. It was Masters of the Universe. That was interesting because what's her name's in it from Friends? Courtney Cox.
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, I was gonna say Jennifer Aniston too.
Courtney Cox, but dang,
Lisa
she was
Kudrow. Are we still guessing?
No, it was Courtney Cox.
Oh,
Joey.
Don't say Joey. Damn it.
Is it Ross? It's always
No,
Ross.
It's not Ross. It was Courtney Cox, and
Chandler Bing.
she looked fine. She looked real fine.
Chandler Bing.
No, it
Wait,
wasn't.
wouldn't she have been like 12 years old in that movie?
Yeah.
Ben's favorite version of Courtney Cox is the 12-year-old version.
No, but it was really weird just seeing her all baby face in that movie, and with Dolph Lundgren, and
Also 12 years old.
dude, she was pretty.
This is like
after.
This is like she's like Molly Ringwald status in that movie. Like
No.
So like the 80s, like I don't know, that 80s look.
Yeah, but damn, Dolph Lundgren.
She looks like a grown-up version of the girl from Stranger Things.
Oh, the grown-up version of 11?
No.
Oh, the main person.
Yeah.
The girl. What's her name? I forgot her name.
I forget her name too, but
Something Wheeler.
You know who I'm talking about.
What's his face
11.
sister?
11 Wheeler.
No, not 11.
12?
Hopper.
Hopper Wheeler, yes.
Hopper Wheeler.
Nancy Wheeler.
Nancy. Yeah.
Nancy Wheeler.
But that movie was really interesting because they pretty much saved the universe with the power of music at the end. That was interesting. And the final movie I watched was Knights of Badassdom.
What's
That was a movie that came out in 2013, and it is definitely, I don't know, they definitely do not make movies like that anymore. It had a very interesting cast. It had, so anyone know Summer Glau?
Summer Blau.
Glau.
Blau.
No.
Nope.
Damn. Well, she was in Firefly.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Is that a Hemsworth?
No, there were no
Oh.
Hemsworth.
No, Summer Glau, she was in Serenity and in
Obviously,
Firefly.
Summer Glau is not a Hemsworth. I'm looking at the poster and I thought.
Chris Hemsworth? No, that's not Hemsworth.
Badass him.
Yeah, Badassdom.
There's what's his name, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage was in it for a good 10 minutes until they killed him.
Not enough of it. Oh, thanks for the spoiler.
Yeah, you're welcome. I saved you 1.5 hours of that shit. All right.
Oh, was it no good?
It was like a slasher flick mixed in with like an 80s comedy mixed in with like heavy metal. It was really weird. It even ended on one of those like 80s comedies like freeze frame things with the text and everything.
Or like running away and then it blacks out.
Did he have like his fist in the air or something, or was he jumping?
They were rocking out, like they're having a jam session in his house, and it freezes around, and it's like, yeah, they grew up and did this, and then it goes to the next character, and it's like he ended up becoming a DM, and then
I like those.
That's because it gives you some resolution to like what happens to them.
The fuck? Who does that anymore?
Exactly, Stu. I agree with you, Stu. It should happen more often.
It's a lost art.
No, a lost art. I could do that. We could end it right now. We could end this podcast right now and have a voiceover or some shit.
It would be great. Yeah, Ben died because he was worthless, and then David and Stu went on to have fabulous podcasting careers, making billions of dollars on the corpses on Ben's corpse.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how you can end the YouTube video. You can end it right now. Just cut me off like halfway through and just have that stupid text thing and have like a montage of pictures.
I'm gonna play the "Don't you forget
about me." No. But we'll dub the song. It'll be "Please do forget about Ben," like that.
Ben.
And then Stu with his fist in the air.
Yeah, with my leather jacket and fingerless gloves.
Black leather gloves.
Yeah. I don't. You know what? I don't even think I watched anything else this week. Nothing notable. Like kind of not like Ben style, but.
What about Last of Us?
Oh yeah, I'm still playing that. Chugging away. I don't know if I've gotten to the part yet that you were talking about. Maybe.
Okay, what day are you in?
Maybe I did. I have finished day 3, and now I'm doing another day again. If that try to not put in spoilers, but if that makes any sense.
Welcome to The Last of Us spoilers. What's the last thing that happens to you? I want to know. David, do you care? Are you ever gonna play this game? Oh, who cares? All right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if anyone's listening who doesn't want it spoiled, stop listening for the next 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I go. I'm on day 1 of playing the girl who's the bad guy.
Oh, okay. Well, we're pretty much at the same place.
Okay.
Yeah. I pretty much stopped as soon as I got there.
Okay. So yeah, I'm on that part.
Okay. Wait, so you didn't get all pissed when you find what's her face? Norma? Is that her name?
Norma. Which one is that?
She was in the hospital.
Oh, when I was pissed? I was pissed I didn't get to see what happened.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I was kind of pissed at that whole sequence because it was just I don't know, it was the whole bait and switch for me,
Wait,
I thought she was going to be all remorseful and everything about what happened.
Right. No, and then yoink, and she's not.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just oh yeah, I still remember that day. Yeah. He was a little bitch. I was just ooh, girl, you gonna get
die. You gonna die.
And you gotta chase her all the way to the fuck to the end. Just yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
I wanted to see what happened, but I don't know why they would deprive us of that, but whatever. And I will say this, to wrap this up. I feel I have a talent, not a talent. I have a
Yeah, this one's building up really well.
I feel like I have a very like I can call it pretty well. I feel when there's
Gift.
characters in things that should like don't rub me the right way, and then they end up being like a piece of shit.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like I nailed it again with this one, but it still remains to be seen. So yeah, let's leave it at that.
You feel like you're going to be right about this?
I liken it to Daenerys in Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
Oh, that you knew that she was going to be the greatest leader of all time, and that you
Okay,
pledged your
David,
fealty
settle
to
down.
her.
Settle
I
down.
don't know about Ben. Tell me I'm wrong. I only heard good things from Stu about Daenerys. That's the only reason why I started watching Game of Thrones.
Okay. Side note, on our recent YouTube video, we got a comment for sweetgirls18.com website.
At second 26.
Yeah. So anyone brave enough to click that?
Brave or stupid? Because I'm both.
Oh boy. Well,
Wow,
you
there's
guys
a
let
lot
me
of
know how that.
viruses coming from this page.
Anyway, let's launch our Amazon server and then let's just open it from there.
Just infect all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Amazon is suing us.
Click. This explicitly says in the terms of service not to click on sweet-girls18.com.
From your AWS instance.
Also, apparently, I said something about Bowie in that episode that he didn't like. So
Yeah, he also messaged me about that. I don't remember, trash talking Bowie, Kevin Bowie about this, but I just want to give a brief moment, take a serious moment here to say, go fuck yourself, Bowie. Go fuck yourself. All right.
I just want to double down.
Excuse me, you don't have a podcast, so go forget it.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
That's right.
I apologize for nothing, Bowie.
Yeah, please keep listening to us. Well, I'll apologize. I have to
buy our t-shirts, Bowie, and go fuck yourself. You can buy.
We'll forgive you after you bought at least $100 for the merchandise,
and 1,000 subs on our Twitch channel. Is that how it works?
Yeah,
to buy 1,000 subs.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. And I want to go down as the Twitch streamer who doesn't know anything about Twitch.
Well, we're off to a good start.
What things cost, or what it takes to build an audience.
Nothing about what the culture is, like all the emotes. I still don't know what all the emotes are or when to use them.
I saw that today our Twitch stream, we had our first edition of the solo streams, and the chat seemed to work, but I was just having a little bit of trouble with the I don't know, I guess I couldn't really shrink the chat box, so it was just gigantic.
Oh, but it started off small, and then for some reason it got big.
Well, because I realized that nobody could read it.
Oh,
it's a grower, not a shower.
No, it definitely grew for sure. Definitely grew a lot.
But I think you just do that in OBS. But
yeah, you just do an OBS.
I did. That's the reason why it grew, because I changed it there.
But then you need to shrink it.
Yeah, to shrink it, David. To shrink
it doesn't shrink. Well, once it gets cold, it's getting warm.
Just think about baseball.
So what are you gonna stream?
Baseball. Dead puppies.
Shut up, David.
Yeah,
enough of you talking. Enough of your nonsense.
What
are you going to be streaming, Ben, on your first day?
I will be streaming.
Let me guess. Wait. Let me guess. Or David, you want to guess?
Skullgirls.
BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle.
Hi, you're both wrong.
Power Rangers Power Grid.
Wait. Is it Dragon Ball Fighters?
No. God, David, you're the kid who fucking fails an open book test.
Is it Power Rangers?
Wow, how did he know? How did he know?
Is it really
Power Rangers Battle
for the Grid?
It's because he's been playing it for like the past 2 days. And
also, it says on our fucking schedule.
I wasn't looking at that part. So.
I also was not looking.
Because he studied for the test. David, did you study? Did you bring your fucking cheat sheet?
I didn't bring anything.
I use the powers of intuition and deduction to figure it out, Ben.
Damn, gold star. You get a gold star. You know what? You're getting your pizza party next week.
Sweet.
Damn it.
David, you're getting held back a year.
My mom and dad are gonna be so mad again.
No, they're just kind of accepted it at this point.
No, they haven't.
Dude, they gave up a while ago, David.
I still have hope. All right. What about you, Stu? What are you streaming this week?
I haven't decided yet. I have a couple games I'm thinking around about playing, but I think the first game I'm gonna play is Receiver 2,
Ooh.
which
Okay.
is like the second iteration of like a kind of a puzzle shooter game.
First person thingy.
Yeah. But it has really intricate gun mechanics, which is why I'm very interested in it. So
Ooh.
I played the first one and it was pretty fun, so we'll check it out. But I'm also thinking like maybe Dead by Daylight or maybe the Mega Man X Legacy Collection and Metal Slug 3. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of games out there. So, all right, that should be pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and we'll just talk really quickly about our Street Shots episode this week. In this one, they find out that there's a environmentalist. This is season 3, episode 9. This one's called Eco Shark. In this one, there's some corrupt government, corrupt like corporation who's polluting some lake, and it's killing the animals, and they think he's an environmentalist. And guess what? The guys saved the day, and we have a new guy show up, even though he wasn't mentioned before. He has a name. His name is Clamando.
I missed that.
He is a clam, and he is also a commando who shoots pearls, white and black. Pearls, apparently the black ones are the most damaging ones.
Wow. Racism much?
I wasn't the one who wrote the show. Just calling it as I see it. And we also get another sighting of Moby Lick, because he was brought in to be able to translate all the orca talks.
Orca speech.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they spoil the whatever the event is that's celebrating this eco-friendly person.
Dr.
That's
Medusa.
right. Yeah.
Which,
we don't see Dr. Paradigm in this one.
Yeah. I was wondering, this episode.
Filler episode. Clearly filler episode.
Yeah, it's like, are we just introducing, like, are we ever going to see Dr. Paradigm again, do you think? It's just going to be Dr. Medusa now? Or
no, I think he's done after this one episode.
And then where did he get Clamando from? Like, did Dr. Paradigm give him Clamando?
No,
did you not watch the episode?
I must have missed. I was dozing off when I was watching it.
Just a minute, you didn't watch it. Just say it.
Stu, how did you not read the Spark Notes? Ben?
Hey, I watched it. There was a montage with a song in it.
See, that's no shit. That was half the episode. That was half the episode.
I did watch it then.
The montage was like 10 minutes. So I was like, all right.
So I proved that I watched it, at least part of it.
Yeah, but you missed the part where Clamando.
Okay, so I missed the 10 seconds where they gave his origin story.
It was half a sec. It was like 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure.
It was like.
It was a very quick nap for Stu, obviously.
Yeah.
Welcome to old man status.
Yeah. Well, I've always taken naps, so.
Yeah. So Clamando is this new clam guy who shoots things out of a bazooka. He would pledge fealty to his master, whatever his name is. I can't. You just said his name.
I'm the one who hasn't watched the episode. You don't even know what the fucking villain name is.
Hey, Dr. Medusa. Hey, I remember Clamando. Okay, that's the most important thing. I was like, oh, and then we obviously have more shark puns, and they saved the day. Yippee! Guys, thoughts on this one?
That montage was way too long.
That montage is actually pretty good. I like this one.
That one had like a whole custom written song for it.
Oh yeah, and then they named every single shark.
And it was almost like, all right, the lyrics were pretty much just like, what are they doing right now? Okay, that's the line of the song.
And then you go, what have they done? And then they name the other part of the song.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this whole show is just a backdrop for some guy's band or music career.
Yeah, his garage band is trying to get off the ground.
Yeah, but we gotta make a shark. We have to make animated sharks to go with it.
I mean, it's thinking
Yeah,
outside the box.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely thinking definitely thinking outside a tank for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
this guy.
All right. So let's go ahead and we will pretty much, as we've been doing the last I don't know, like 3 months now, we're probably gonna have to skip box office rundown once again. But there is been some whispers that we're going to start seeing some theaters open up in July for this weekend, right, Ben?
Actually, AMC just announced today that they're
Pulling back.
delayed again.
Yeah, because I based on the fact that like all these coronavirus cases are starting to grow again, not showing but growing.
Okay.
Just leaning into it. All right. Yeah, so seeing that, I'm not surprised. I mean, they even in LA County they shut down all of the beaches for this weekend just because how quickly this is.
People can't be trusted.
Yep.
I don't get it. Like, why is this so tough for people to realize that? Like, just because they said, "Hey, it's you can go back out as long as you follow these rules." Why is no like? It doesn't seem like a lot of people want to follow these rules.
Because, David, I don't know.
Please
people
do
suck.
tell me.
People are
All right.
stupid. There.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're stupid.
right.
They're stupid. Everyone's stupid, David.
Yeah. Like, and it's like, I mean, it takes one to know one, and so I'm definitely a stupid person recognizing when people are being stupid because
Yeah,
I too am
David.
stupid. So
Way
it's
to fuck
definitely
it up
not
for
a
everyone, David.
yeah. Stop
What?
trying to go
No,
to the
Stu's
beach,
the one
David.
who said what? I haven't gone.
Who's the
See
one
your
who
point.
got COVID here, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
I
David.
tested negative. I had
Yeah.
something else. I had
Negative
the
for
flu.
being healthy because you had COVID.
Yeah, the test results were negative, as in they were bad, meaning you had COVID.
I don't think that's the way this works, guys. But
I'm sorry, are you a doctor?
yes.
Let's get your brother on the phone.
All right. He's gonna say, "What did it
He'll
say?"
agree with me just to fuck with you.
Yeah, probably. He goes, "Yeah." What do you mean? You want to be positive that you don't have it? And I was like, "That's not the way it works." He goes, "Excuse
We're
me.
positive.
Do you have an MD?" And I'd be like, "No." And he goes, "Then you let me do the doctoring."
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So it looks like we won't be seeing theaters open for at least another couple more weeks, if not for the rest. I don't think that we will see theaters open until August. If you guys were gambling, and you had to
You'd
put a
like
date
that,
on it,
wouldn't you?
Yeah, here we go.
You just need that action, don't you, David?
all right, $100. I'll give you 2-1. No, I'm just kidding. But
I want the lightning bets or whatever the fuck.
all right, lightning bets is a double down additional bet that puts into a parlay. You have to add the hour and
All
the
right,
minute.
we're not doing this
Dude.
again. Okay.
All
Are
right,
you
if
just
you had to
making
guess,
shit up?
okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've never heard of a freaking lightning bet in my entire life.
Oh, so you're lying to us that time.
I assumed it was based on what he was saying. That's the context that I pulled it from.
What context?
What he was saying. I mean, all
What
of
was
it
he
made
saying?
sense. I'm sure. What?
What was the context? What was the context?
He was talking about lightning bet was in like breaking it down by court. We're not doing this again. All right, we'll do this on a separate time. I don't need to prove my gambling prowess to you guys because
Okay, it's because you don't know. It's fine.
I'm horrible at gambling. All right, I'm like that sounds like it's possible. Here's $10, and then it's gone. So,
And it's gone.
man, excuse me, the game hasn't even started. You're not gonna win this one. What do you mean? So if you guys had to pick a date, when do you think it would be that we're gonna be back, based on all the information that you guys know currently?
I don't know. September.
Okay, Ben.
January.
You're thinking till the end of the year.
2022.
Fuck, he's got me. Yeah, I think next year, at least.
Damn, that's
So
so
do you
long.
think all these gigantic blockbuster movies that were supposed to come out and that were supposed to be out in July, Tenant, Quiet Place 2, What else was supposed to be released next month? Ben, help me out here.
Mulan.
I think Mulan's going to end up going on to Disney Plus.
I honestly think all these movies are going to be ending up on some sort of streaming platform by some time this year.
So
the fact is, we can't reopen. That's the thing. Like, we're just not going to be able to reopen at this rate.
Man, those montages of those people, those AMC workers sanitizing all the chairs and all that stuff, wasted. Like, we spent all that money. What?
I think the reason that AMC decided to delay their opening was because they made that montage, and then they got reports that 100% of their actors got COVID.
They went into the theater and they're like, "All right, you're gonna be pretend like you're sanitizing. Great, look, and then take off your mask and smile." And that's when they got it. Because they weren't using actual sanitizer. Like, we don't have that kind of budget. Use water, it's fine.
Here, use the popcorn butter. Just wipe it down.
See, it'll make it nice and shiny. It'll be a really good visual.
Did they actually make a montage of them cleaning? Cleaning stuff. Why can't
They're
I
like,
find
hey,
it?
there's. I don't know if it was on YouTube, but there was like something. I'm pretty sure I saw. It was either AMC. Yeah, it was on their social media where they showed like people dressed up in AMC like uniforms and like wearing a mask and then sanitizing and like wiping down tables, and then they're like, "Hey, we're waiting for you to come back. You know, when it's safe to come back, we've put in all these measures, all that stuff. You know, they had all of that stuff loaded and ready to go. I'm pretty sure unless I saw it from something else.
Did you guys both stream this? Because I can't find it.
Oh, I know Las Vegas definitely for sure has those advertisements.
Yeah, Las Vegas is fucked.
Dude, have they already started recording cases a lot more all of a sudden?
I'm not sure. I've only been honestly following Orange County cases. And
dude, Orange County, of course, it's gonna. We were a grenade that like failed to explode early, and it's about to go off.
Dude, it's getting really bad, man.
No, because they told everybody that you don't have to wear a mask. It was like, whose idiot idea was that?
The Orange County Board of Supervisors? Because
they're not supervising anything.
Dude, they all suck, man. Like, holy shit. What was it? Like, the OC health official. She was the one who put out the mandate for all the masks, and she quit because she got too many death threats. So
she got too many death threats for mandating that people have to wear masks.
Man. Yeah, people in OC don't fuck around.
Yeah, I know.
they go straight from hey, they go straight from I'm gonna tweet something really bad about you to I want you to frickin' die.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to your house and kill you.
Tustin and Irvine.
Hey! Santa Ana is
streets are talking right now, and
Tustin. Dude, you don't mess with the Tustin Hood, okay?
And Costa Mesa.
Dude, the Lake Forest
is so rough.
South Coast.
Fashion Island's rough.
Hey, dude, did you see what happened to the I think it was like the Louis Vuitton store that's in South Coast?
Oh yeah, someone tried to burn it down, right?
Yeah. And then he tries to look badass, and like some security guard had him like sit down, and he's like crying. I'm like,
why the Louis Vuitton store at Costa?
I don't know, because it's a symbolism of American capitalism, and I don't know, something. I can't even try that. All right, so that'll do it for our box office rundown.
Not even American.
That's why I was trying to skip over it. Why won't you let me just skip over it?
Well, now you have to think about it, David. Please provide us some social commentary. Provide us some social commentary for this.
Yeah, let's get political on this.
Yeah,
let's get political for a minute, okay?
Let's get
step away.
Political.
Politico?
I don't want to. No.
Okay.
But
all right, let's go ahead.
That's a French. It's French. I thought it was Italian, but that's French.
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
What about Prada?
I don't care. We're moving on.
Okay, whatever.
I'm pretty sure Gucci's Italian.
Because you can't say it without using your hands.
Prada is also Italian.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So
anything else, David? Any other high-end fashion you want to know about?
Yeah, tell us about Supreme, David.
I don't know anything about Supreme. Excuse me. Out of the three of us, the only person who owns any pieces from Supreme is you, Ben.
Yeah, but you're the only fuckboy here.
I'm not. What?
Those a Taiwanese sweatshop brand.
Antisocial social club.
Wow. See, we found the fuckboy. There he is. Get him.
I don't own any of that stuff. All my stuff comes from
picturing-
Amazon.
I'm
Yeah.
picturing the scene from Wayne's World when Garth is all
Oh yeah.
he's all dressed up in like the Reebok and shit.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
David's looking like right now.
What?
People who sell out are just sad, man.
It's really sad. He's got Supreme everything on. We gotta review Wayne's World at some point.
All right. So, movie of the week this week, Air Bud. Ben, since this was your movie, tell us about it.
All right. Forever alone in a crowd, failed clown Buddy the dog seeks connection as he walks the streets. Buddy wears two masks, the one he paints for his birthday job as a clown, and the guise he projects in a full futile attempt to feel like he's part of the world around him. Isolated, bullied, and disregarded by society, Buddy the dog begins a slow descent into madness as he transforms into the criminal mastermind known as Air Bud.
What?
That was like if you watched the first 5 minutes of Air Bud and then stopped.
And
Wait,
no,
there's
you
more?
you've watched the first 5 minutes of Air Bud, and then that Air Bud slowly decayed into the Joker.
Yeah, so my favorite part was when the dog that was dressed like a bat shows up.
Oh, I thought your
Bad
favorite
dog.
part was when they did that
Wait.
song. Da-da, 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 hey, da-da, 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 hey.
Wouldn't the opposite of to Air Bud the villain be a Catman?
No,
Ooh.
that's Bat Dog's sidekick. Cat dog.
Cat dog. Beloved 90s cartoon or early 2000s
Oh man,
cartoon.
Cat Dog was awesome. Made you wonder how did they relieve themselves?
Because there was another one of them that was just butts, and that's the one that the character.
But. Alone in the world, a little but.
Cartoons. All right, Stu, thoughts on this one?
Yeah. So this one is it's weird. I feel like I've seen this movie before growing up, but I don't remember a goddamn thing about it. I didn't remember, and nothing came back to me as I was watching it. So chances are, as I either completely forgot or had never seen it before. With that being said, I thought it was interesting that I always thought this movie was going to be a bit of a meme as far as like how much dog basketball was going to be played. I thought there'd be like, goofy, like puppeteered dog paws in the shot with like the basketball, dunking it or something. But I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised to find out, oh no, it's just a dog who can kind of like hit the ball into the hoop
With his nose.
No,
his
no,
mouth.
no goofy, puppeteering or anything like that. So that was a little bit of a relief. And this turned out to be more like one of those classic, Disney style movies. It almost seemed like it was just like another type of Homeward Bound type movie, where it's just it has like a very wholesome story to it, and nothing too gimmicky other than the dog that can hit the ball into the basket. But yeah, that was not bad. It was I would have liked it as a kid.
So I didn't realize that until I started watching the beginning of this movie. Oh wait, Stu, rating.
Oh, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Ben, is this made by one of your favorite producers?
Is it?
Executive producer?
Holy shit! It was produced by Alex Garland of Annihilation. Oh my god!
Yeah, and his other best buddy, executive producer Harvey Weinstein. Did you guys notice that?
Damn.
Ew, gross.
Wholesome family fun.
Well, that was back in the day
Wow.
before all.
Yeah, so that was when it was all happening.
Do you
I feel
think
bad for the dog.
do you think he
Oh,
sexually harassed the dog?
yes.
Maybe.
That poor thing.
Yep.
I know. Well, I mean, actually, the interesting things too that you were saying, like how realistic this one
Mhm.
is actually that dog actually is the one who inspired the story. That
I
particular the dog actor,
Right.
Buddy.
I figured that was the case when I was watching the credits and he was credited as Bud. I was like,
Uh-huh.
that's probably what inspired this movie.
He was the writer's dog, and he noticed his dog could do that, and he wrote a story around it, and then
That's
put his
awesome.
dog as a star. Yeah.
I wonder if his
Um,
dog has that high field goal percentage in real life or had.
Uh, Actually, the funny thing is, so there's this Twitch streamer. His name is Ninja, and then there's a football punter. His name is Pat McAfee, and uh, Ninja was postulating, asking how come NFL kickers are so bad at field goals. And the first thing I thought was, well, I guess he does have a point there. A dog could do a better job. They have a much higher field goal percentage. He's like 100%, never misses. Um,
I don't get it.
whatever. Whatever. When I was watching this movie, I had the sense that this was one of those movies that I feel like all these movies that we've been reviewing that are kind of like throwbacks all have the same sense that I don't think we could make a movie nowadays like this based on some of the references that were made, based on some of the things that were said and stuff like that. Do you guys have that same feeling?
In this movie?
I feel
don't-
like part of this movie may have been under fire, but I feel like that could have been an easy fix for them.
Okay.
That's about it. I mean, other than that, I don't see really any other reason why this movie couldn't be made. I mean, it's a feel good story, right? Like
Yeah.
Sue was saying, and it's like the dog that makes this boy feel good about, or feel better about his dad dying, and him finding a place in school and like society and all that, right? I mean, what's not
Mhm.
to like about it?
Probably the only thing that would, if you're talking about, would probably be like the quasi abusive clown that clown
Mhm.
owner.
I
Which
think that was fine.
yeah, but I think it's one thing I wanted to note about this movie was that it seems like I think Disney, at least back in the day, seemed like they had a pretty good handle on how to create this like kind of like depressing, like kind of
Oh,
like origin story for like you see this dog and this stupid this dumbass clown. Like it was like this kind of sucks for this dog, but
like
then it
really
all
getting torn into.
yeah, it's like really this is kind of sad, and then it all turns around. So
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any thoughts from you, Ben, on this one? As the person
Uh,
who picked it.
uh,
you didn't watch it.
Oh my gosh, he watched Heavyweights instead.
God damn it,
Again.
Louis! Stop distracting Ben with fucking heavyweights.
Dude, they got to earn their wings to fly. Come on, heavyweights. Come on.
The magic tree with
Well, all I gotta say is this: watch out, Zion Williamson. There's a new dog in town. Damn, you see that? You see that alley oop? God damn, look at him.
I'd draft Airbud over Zion.
I would too. God damn, like on TV, like you can't even guard, or you can't even like watch for him, right? Like it's like, all right, Airbud's gonna be on me. He comes up from behind and steals the ball from you. You can't keep your eye on him. He's too fast. You can't even travel, apparently, right? Like, what's counts as a dribble? What's counts as a travel? Who knows?
nothing says a dog can't play basketball. Also says nothing in the rule says anything applies to the dog playing basketball. He can bite it, like that'd be funny. It's just like an actual dog during it's like, all right, we're just gonna let him ad-lib the whole thing. He's like biting some of the players. The player lets go of the ball, he grabs the ball.
I thought there was a part. I thought there was going to be a part where he did bite
that's
someone.
what I thought.
When
Didn't
he
he
was wrestling.
headbutt like a kid in the groin?
He
Oh,
did,
yeah.
and they didn't call it technical or flagrant.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, wait a minute. Does that say that no rules apply to this dog? Then why don't you just have a team full of dogs?
Because not all dogs can shoot 100% from the field.
Who needs to do that? You just get one human being. You go up by 1 point, and then you send in the dogs, and then the rest of the game is just them running around biting people and they can't shoot.
Hey,
Game's over. 1-0.
Nowhere in the rules does say a dog can't headbutt the other player in the groin. He's right.
I think the
He has every right to do it back to the dog. It's like, wait, what?
I think the instant replay center in New Jersey was able to see that the dog hit the ball. He got all ball, and the ball
And
just
then
happened
got
to
ball
hit-
afterwards.
The ball just happened to hit the guy in the nuts, and so it was a clean play.
Oh man, that's
What-
funny.
Back to you on the sideline, Doris.
Thanks, John. I don't remember.
What are we,
Chuck?
football?
Thanks, John.
John Madden.
All right. Ben, you have a rating for this one?
I'll give it 10 good boys out of 10. Damn,
Oof, that's nice. That's a good boy score.
that's a real good boy.
Deserving of a Scooby snack. Speaking of Scooby snacks, our next movie next week will be Scoob.
No,
Damn it. All right.
but we're not doing scary movies anymore, David. You don't have to worry.
But I want to see a Scoob.
Well, maybe you should have chosen animation as your. That's what I call Cinco's.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna get another shot at this.
Well, I know. Well, Ben's picking the next volume of That's What I Call Cinco's, isn't he?
Yeah, David.
So of course, it's going to be anime.
Oh.
Yeah, what's your guys' favorite anime? My favorite anime.
Bible Black.
All right. For me, rating, I think I give it 8 out of 10. I mean, because it launched a whole series of other movies. Golden
A
Receiver.
cinematic universe, David.
Cinematic universe.
ABC.
I really was hoping. I was really hoping that Ben was actually kidding, and I looked it up, and I was like, "Wow, it did really spawn all these other movies." But here's the thing: is all the other movies actually are more related to his kids, his offspring. They don't actually talk about Air Bud because, unfortunately, before Air Bud Golden Receiver came out, it's 3 months prior to the release of that movie, Air Bud actually passed away.
No.
David,
Yeah.
why the fuck did you have to say that? Now I feel
What a
bad.
fucking downer.
God damn it, David. I don't even.
And in Disney fashion, we're going to bring you guys right back up by going straight to the spoiler zone.
How's that Disney fashion?
Yeah,
Shut up.
Although there does seem to be a bit of false advertising in this movie poster. It shows Air Bud
Him
dunking the
dunking.
ball, and there was not a single dunk.
Yeah, come on. I want to
Not
see
even
the
like-
Air Bud alley oop.
That would have been that. I think that would have pushed the scale, and Stu would have been like, "Nope, that's too gimmicky."
Hey,
9
if
out
he
of 10.
If he could dunk in real life, that would be awesome.
But how?
It'll be like a Cable Guy, where some guy fell and then he jumps off their back and dunks it.
Yeah. That'd be amazing if he got the dunk and he shatters the backboard.
He bites the ball into the hoop.
Sell peanuts.
No.
Sell peanuts.
He dunks the ball and then he bites the rim and then he drags the rim down
Mm-hmm.
and it shatters. And then he lands with that goofy ass smile.
Who's a good boy? Oh,
That's got to be the name of this episode.
who's a good boy?
Uh-huh.
Who's
Who's a good boy?
a good? You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Why does that? Why does Stu, when you say it, it sounds like James Spader saying it?
I don't know. I'm not specifically trying to do James Spader.
No, I know you're not, but it's just for some reason that's just like James Spader has a dog. That's exactly what he says. Who's your good boy?
Who's a good boy?
I
Hey,
can't
if you have a dog, that's what you say to him. All right.
I know. I say it all,
You're
say
a
it
good
all
boy.
the time to myself.
Okay. You're a good
All right,
boy, David.
I'm a good boy. While having a really warm shower with all my clothes on. Wow. All right. I was starting to think since these movies are so old, maybe we don't really need to do a spoiler zone because I feel like most people are already.
Yeah, we could probably just start talking about
Yeah.
spoiler stuff.
All I will say is one of my favorite moments was I could not stop laughing when he was outrunning. I forgot the name of the clown, his name or whatever.
Yeah, drunk
He was
clown.
out, huh?
Drunk clown.
Yeah, whatever his name is. He was outrunning the clown after he unleashes from Airbud from his captor, and he's running, and then the guy's like car starts falling apart,
Yeah,
and
just
he hits on the brake, and I'm like, and I don't know why, but the first thing I was like, oh, he probably should have gotten a new Johnson rod, or
oh,
oh, I was like, what? I don't know why it was the first thing that came to my head, and I just started laughing so hard just by myself. I was like, that's so sad.
not even anything related to the actual movie itself.
It was not. No, it was the fact. I don't know. It was just because. Where is that from? I don't know why.
Seinfeld. It's from Seinfeld. You fuck.
I don't. I've never watched that much
Oh my
Seinfeld.
good. Oh my
I
god.
know. I only know No Soup for You. That's it.
Johnson
Isn't that
Rod.
every
Man,
episode?
JC would be so upset with you right now.
I
Is
mean,
there a place that we can see all the Seinfeld episodes? Is it on
Hulu.
Netflix? Oh,
It's on Hulu.
I'll pay for
Uh,
Hulu.
That's exactly what it sounded like. Yeah. Yep. Johnson Rod. That is a Seinfeld reference. So, but yeah, that
Thank
was
you.
pretty. That was pretty funny. His car's just progressively shit that's falling out that shouldn't even fall out like normally.
yeah.
But why did it all look like cabling? I was like,
Um,
what is that? Anyways,
fuel lines and I don't know. But I think one of my favorite moments was when Airbud goes to shoot free throws, and he hits the first one, and that one ref is like, he's like super excited, and he's clapping, and then he realizes, oh, I'm supposed to be refereeing the game.
mine was right before that moment. He goes, "What are you supposed to? What do I do?" There's a free throw, and he goes, "You toss it to him." I thought that the way that they were going to toss it to him is kind of like the same way they do it in all the other basketball movies, where they kind of just bounce the ball. And I thought that he was going to be like, it was going to be like one of those things where he bounces the ball and it goes up, and as it's going up, he headbutts it. And I was like, oh, that's how he does it. And then I was like, oh, he actually needs him to physically stand in front and let him shoot free throws. That seems a little bit extra helpful
She's
by
so
the referee.
extra.
I know.
Well, I mean, he is a good boy, so
Yeah, and he also figured out a way to get to the kid's bedroom. That's pretty impressive.
yeah, I was actually blown away at that a dog could even, not just that you could train a dog to do that, to
That
climb
he
up
thought of that.
the that little, whatever you call it, side. Oh, fuck, that stupid shit has a name, but
A terrace?
I don't know. Climb up
Lead.
that thing to get to the roof. Like, I didn't even know dogs could like physiologically like move their limbs in that fashion to like climb up in that. It was like climbing a ladder. It's like, how the fuck did you?
Oh, a lattice.
Well, yeah, there you go.
That's what it's
Nice
called.
teamwork too. Yeah, a lattice.
Yeah, lattice.
I swear, half of this movie was Metal Gear Dog.
That's
It was-
true. Except for they should have had the cardboard box instead of him hiding underneath the clothes. That would have been fantastic. And then
Well, I mean, he was hiding under those pile of clothes
Yeah.
and under the bed.
and under the bed. You know, I mean, come on.
Oh, he did live it. His first doghouse was a cardboard box.
Oh, there it is.
man. All right, I see you, Kojima. Yeah, I see where you get your inspiration.
This is how he got his start in the movie business.
All right, if we ever get Kojima-san on the podcast, we have to ask him, was your inspiration from Airbud?
Well,
Wait, which one predates which one, though? That's a question.
I'm trying
Metal
to find
Gear.
out. So Metal Gear Solid, it came out in 1998,
Oh, okay.
and Airbud was 1997. So it matches up.
Oh,
I see you,
One-
Kojima.
that's right. We figured it out. We figured you out.
Punish Doggo.
naked
Bud!
S-
Naked
solid-
Bud?
Solidus dog.
Airbud Solid.
Solidus pooch.
Right. You've heard my favorite moment, Stu's favorite moment. What about you, Ben?
I think my favorite moment was when it was after their first game, I think, and Airbud runs up the stairs to the coach throwing balls at that one kid, right? He was like, "You're not gonna fuck up getting past anymore." And it's supposed to be a really sad moment because this
Oh,
kid's
God.
crying and shit, and he's just getting abused by the coach. And fucking Airbud is just standing there with the biggest grin on his face, just being like, "Yeah, I'm just happy to be here."
I don't know what's
Like,
going
what I
on.
did.
I'm just happy to
Look
be
what I
here.
did.
I think there are only like maybe 1 or 2 scenes I remember where Buddy did not have a fucking big ass grin on his face, and he's just wagging his tail. Like, even if it was like the saddest part of the movie where he's getting left on the island or whatever, he's still like just wagging his tail with this giant ass grin on his face. I
Well, I can tell you why.
what,
I can tell you why.
let's
It's
hear it,
because
let's
he's
hear
a
it.
good boy.
Oh,
Who's a
who's a
good
good
boy?
boy? Who's a good?
Man, he
Oh yeah,
wants
fuck the Knicks.
I think I might have missed that part in the movie where
You thought that he was the other black guy?
Wow.
okay,
Wow.
Hey, the kid thought all black people looked the same.
Wow.
but it turns out he was right, and the
He was
black guy
also
was
right.
being a jerk.
Nah, kid, this guy is another black guy. You racist kid.
But it says, I looked it up in the school registry. This is you.
It literally is your name.
Kid, stop being racist.
You're right. Not all, what? Because I'm black. I'm good at basketball. Is that what you think? No.
What, I do have a question. Would you guys have preferred Morgan Freeman in that role?
I mean, Morgan Freeman could ball.
Yeah,
Can
I mean, was
Morgan
he on the
Freeman
Knicks
ball?
in the 50s or whatever?
Is that guy actually a basketball player?
I don't know.
Okay, now I have to check this now. Like, did I not recognize this guy?
Yeah, before the merger.
Bill Cobbs.
Bill
Wilbur?
Cosby.
His name is Will. No. He is 86 and still kicking.
Wow. Nice.
So the part I missed. So I saw the part where the original coach was like
Beating the kid.
Yeah, like throwing the balls at the kid, I guess. And then I missed what happened. And then the next thing I know, the janitor guy was the coach. Did they like fire him? And then okay,
Yeah. Well, because the like superintendent or the principal came up and saw where they were at, and then she saw him and said, and then she walked in and said, "What's happening here?" He goes, "Oh, just an extra coaching session," and they know exactly what was happening, so they got rid of him. And then the dad for the star basketball player kid, who wasn't even really that good. I don't understand why.
Whatever. Yeah, with his white chocolate fucking layup. Yeah.
I was like, this guy. I was really hoping that he was gonna have some type of like signature line. He looked like he should be surfing, not playing basketball.
He looked like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Along Came Polly.
Let it rain.
Make it rain, Iceman.
Raindrops.
Bong.
It's like he did like a revert, like a 360 like reverse layup, and just threw it off the backboard. And then his dad gets all mad. The coach pulled him out of the game. It's like, did you just see the bullshit he just did? Like, what the fuck?
Wait, there is one thing I will say. There is that one kid on the Timberwolves, their team. Man, he had a lot of
Garnett.
Yeah, it was Kevin Garnett.
Sam Cassell.
It was the kid who always got fouled out. He had a lot of heart. He always went up to the ref. He was like, "Fuck you, ref! I was no foul."
That's not your job. That's my job.
He's got the hard-nosed defense. He's the lockdown defender of the team.
He just absorbs all the fouls.
Yeah. Come on, ref! It was all ball.
That was all ball.
I can't believe that kid hip checked a dog playing basketball. Like,
who does that? I mean, I guess they're that tiny. They're that tiny,
Yeah. And okay, I gotta ask the question. What does this say about your kid where you have to move schools so that way he can play basketball?
I got mad KD vibes from that scene. Where he's like he moved he couldn't win on that team, so he moved to join the Warriors. The other name of the team, the Warriors.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, did you guys see this? It was like, I think it was a recent stream or something, or a recent event where Katie was playing like NBA 2K20.
Oh yeah, I saw this
with Hannibal Buress.
Damn, Hannibal Buress.
God
And then
damn.
what happened?
Body bag.
Well,
Well, I didn't see it. So what moment are you guys talking
Regale
about?
us, Ben.
so who was he playing as? What team was he
Was
playing
he
as?
playing as the Nets or the Warriors?
No, they were playing. I don't know. I couldn't tell what they were playing as. It might have been like some custom teams or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, pretty much Burris went up to KD because KD was playing the event, right? And Burris is like he's the officiant for the match. He's the one commentating it. He goes up to KD and he's like, "Hey, KD, if you lose this one, are you going to join the other team?"
What did KD say?
He just said,
Katie-
"Huh?"
Katie acted like he didn't hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's like, "Oh, you're too short for me to hear the words coming out your mouth."
Damn, Hannibal, fearless.
Damn, Hannibal. Damn.
Dude, that's his entire like career, right? His career is just trying to say the most edgy thing possible, and then kind of like just getting away with it.
Or just doing the most edgy thing possible. Like, what was it for? Like Spider-Man: Homecoming premiere. Do you guys remember that?
No.
No,
So Hannibal Buress was in the first movie, but he wasn't in the second one. They replaced him.
Wait, he was?
Like, yeah, he was. He was
oh,
in
he's
the
one
first.
of the. He was one of the guys that was. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I mean, they pretty much Terrence Howard him.
Oh.
They replaced his ass because at the premiere of Spider-Man:
Ron
Homecoming, he literally just hired some random black dude that looked nothing like him to show up to the premiere and say he was him.
Why does that sound exactly like something he would do?
Because he did it.
Yeah, because like if you told me any other actor, I'd be like, no, dog, you have it wrong. It's definitely Hannibal Buress.
You just the look on his face. He just that seems like something Hannibal would do.
He's always constantly shirtless. He's like he's kind of like oh man,
look at this face.
that's not even.
Look at the face I just sent. I just linked in the chat. Then tell me that's not someone who would fucking do
Dude,
that.
that guy doesn't look anything like him. That guy looks like Michael Strahan. Was that who replaced him?
Wait, this is from 30 Rock.
Is it?
Yeah, this is from 30 Rock.
No, but I'm talking about his face. Just the look on
Yeah.
the face he makes. Like,
Well, I mean, that's his regular ass face.
I know. Just you can't look at that face and not tell me that's not something he would do. So.
Yeah, I know, right? That's just like the smug ass look he would give every time, man.
All right. Any other thoughts on this movie, guys? So
Like,
hard.
The longer you look at his face, the funnier
No,
it gets.
now because you linked the stupid search results from the Spider-Man thing. And
Yeah, I know.
now
I saw that.
the double. He looks nothing like him.
Nothing like him.
I mean, it's not it's not like super egregious.
Did they really like not bring him back for the second one because he did this? Is that really
I'm
the
pretty
reason?
sure this was just a culmination of everything that happened during this time on Spider-Man, Holy shit. What the fuck is this? What's this shirt? It's a zip-up shirt. What is this?
All right. Well, Ben's gonna spend the next 45 minutes looking
Oh
through.
my god, look
Yeah,
at
he's
this
just gonna be
dude.
laughing. We lost Ben already. So,
Look at this dude.
any other thoughts on this movie before we go to Stu's pick for next week's movie as part of our That's What I Call Cinco's?
No, let's just do it.
All right, Stu, let's just do it live. All right, Stu, what are we watching next week?
All right. So we've covered basketball. We've covered
right.
football. So I feel
Uh-huh.
like we got to cover the three major American sports. Meaning, next movie is baseball.
All right, what are we
So
watching?
we are
Major League?
watching Baseball the movie.
Basketball?
No, you got it. We're watching
Angels in the outfield. Oh
no,
my god.
We're watching Major League.
Yes.
Major League is the movie. All right,
Wow.
we're gonna get a strike if you keep going.
Sorry. It's not that close.
You'd be
Yeah, it wasn't close at
surprised.
all. It was like a key off.
I am always pitch
Pitch
perfect.
Wow.
All right, stay tuned for next week when we review Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna get strike for that now. because we said the full name of the movie. All right. All right. Well, that'll pretty much do it for us here at the Dos and a Half Cinco's podcast. Catch us next week. We'll be reviewing Major League and Street Sharks episode 10 from season 3. As always, I'm your host, David.
I'm Stuart.
I'm Ben.
Make sure to stay safe out there. Catch us on all these social media platforms: Spotify, Google Play Music, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Don't forget to check us out on Twitch. Ben will be streaming on Tuesdays, I believe, at 7. Correct?
That's correct.
Stu will be streaming
Wednesdays at 8.
At 8. And then we will be streaming together on Thursday. All 3 of us. Correct? Yeah, all 3 of us will be available on Thursday. Yep, this Thursday. Or you're off podcast.
Cancel your
Okay,
mind.
bye everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Dr. Ben. All right. So yeah, Ben will not be available this week because he will be setting up his new house for us to destroy.
Yep. House destruction party.
Yep. That will be streamed live.
Oh,
We will be taking requests and comments and questions about the most effective way to destroy a home. So definitely check us out next week and this week for all of the Twitch stuff and the episodes. Definitely drop a like and a subscribe in the comments for the YouTube stuff.
God damn it, David.
you were on such a good roll too.
I
I'm
know.
proud of you this time.
Why would you do that?
I actually don't know. That sounds really weird. Yeah.
Okay.
Really good
Be sure
roll.
to tip
All
your
right.
Reiki
Don't forget.
master.
Damn it. Don't forget to take your Reiki master. Stay safe out there. And we'll check you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.
Bye.